taking a look at the 76ers. And it's going to be the Sixers off the tip. Now Maxey. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Green. Outside Thibault. Pass to Şengün. Outside Green. No good on the triple. And here is Maxey. And here's Oubre. Back to Maxey. Durant with it. Over Green. Durant, no good. Right side Green. From the arc. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Embiid inside. Nice move. It's hauled in by Houston. 3-on-3. Şengün, the screen. Here's Eason. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Joel Embiid. Houston shooting their first free throw of the night here. Tari Eason is seen by some as a player on the rise, Richard. Things are coming together for him.
Yeah, his game is evolving along with his confidence. When young players put in work, they are going to get better, and that's what Eason has done.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Outside, Green. Back to Eason. From downtown. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Eason's got 6 points.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Şengün. Left side Thibault. Out left to the wing. Here's Eason. 6 points for him. And they pick up 2. Give him 8 points now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Embiid's shot is good.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Thibault on the wing. Here's Eason. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 3. Fires the 3. Eason pulls it in. Thompson outside. Screen by Eason. Thompson with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Fast break, Philadelphia. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
The big man out ahead. Embiid, I see you showing those wheels.
Here's Green. Kevin Durant with a rebound. It's been a couple of minutes since they led in this game.
Oh, they'd love to change that here.
Back to Maxey. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Houston in the lead. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka for a minute, and KD's name came up pretty quickly. I asked Coach about the strategy for Durant, and he said, I want to get physical with him, make sure he's not getting easy looks at the hoop, and ruffle his feathers. So the orders from the defense are to stay tough with Durant. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, look, sometimes you just got to let the big man work. Şengün doing it in style.
Outside Durant. Pass to Oubre. Here's Embiid. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now here's Şengün. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. And Beverly gets it to go. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Philadelphia.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Now here's Maxey. No points so far. And the first shot of the night for him, missing.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Şengün, the screen to the left wing. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. Now Maxey. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Count it. Good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Rockets trail by 3. And Joel Embiid with a number of different co-stars in his time in Philly, Richard.
Yes, Ben Simmons in his prime, Jimmy Butler, James Harden, they've all come and gone. But in Tyrese Maxey, Embiid might have found the tag team partner for the long haul.
Here's Philadelphia. Outside Durant. From behind the arc. Drills it from deep. Durant's got 8.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
And here is Thompson. No points yet. Over to the left wing. The 3, Smith. And Houston, another 3.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
Right side Maxey. Here's Durant. Basket counts. He's got 10.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few.
Now here's Maxey. Ivy, right side. Pass to Bona. Outside Maxey. And here's Oubre from the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Smith outside. The 3 is up. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Smith's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
And So it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Sixers leading. Ivy outside. On the wing, Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Pass to Adams. Van Vliet with it. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Sends it home from three-point land.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
On the wing, Durant. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Houston's ball. Picked by Smith. Lets a floater go. Outside for Green. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. And now a three-point Rocket lead.
And hey, look, Green can make threes, especially from a shorter corner area.
Here's Durant. Durant with another miss. Left side, Green. Picked by Smith. There's the block. They get it back. Uses the glass on the layup. Smith's got 8.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
Pass to Durant. To end the run. And the layup is good. He's got 14.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Here's Van Vliet. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Showing off his touch. Van Vliet making easy work off the mid-range.
On the wing, Ivy takes a 3. They get the rebound. Outside Oubre. Right side Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Durant. Up and over Smith. The 15-footer is good.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Outside, Green. Outside Whitmore. A shot from the mid-range. And that one's good.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So
now here's Durant. 16 points for him. Out to Oubre. Pass to Ivy. Over Van Vliet. Ivy's shot is off.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Outside Whitmore. Sinks that one from the post. Whitmore's got his second bucket of the night.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Tari Eason has been leading the charge for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. If he can be.
The 76ers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
It's Durant with a drive.
The length, the quickness, there's just not much you can do when Durant is driving to the rim.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it and some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure. And a missed layup. Houston leading by 7. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. On the wing, Green. Give him 8 points now.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021. We all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league.
Pass to Durant. Screen by Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Get out of that man's way. Embiid throwing down that power finish.
Now Şengün. On the wing, Green. Şengün, the screen. Fires for 3. Houston with another miss. 76ers trail by 7. To the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. He's got 6. Fires at the elbow. Ivy's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
It's Şengün, high post. Outside, Green. Şengün, the screen. Pass to VanVleet. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, it's hard to understate the value VanVleet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on both. Richard, you evolved as a shooter over the course of your career. Talk about developing shooting in the NBA game.
Well, it dictates what kind of offense you can run. You don't need a bunch of good shooters, but if you've only got 1 or 2, your interior play better be strong.
Here's Embiid. Oh, putting in the work. Embiid finishes inside.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Thompson. Back to VanVleet. To the wing, right side. And Ivy pulls it down. 76ers trail by 7. Out to the wing. Here's Embiid. Smith with the rebound. Here's Shepherd. Still without a bucket. Pass to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Now here's Smith. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses. Scoring through contact.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Now here's Beverly. Ivy, left side. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. Right wing. Thompson outside. Over Edwards. Thompson, no good. 76ers trail by 8. Now Ivy. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Shepherd. No good, off the front rim. The Rockets lead by 8. Thompson outside. Let's go with a 3. And it's Shepherd missing. And here's Beverly. Pass to Edwards. Embiid with it. Ivy with the ball. Embiid with it. Over Adams. Adams grabs the miss. Thompson in the post. Around the back and lays it in. Nice.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Here's Ivy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And how can you not be excited about Ivy's potential? You can tell he wants to keep getting better.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too. And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. So it's Philadelphia now. 11-point game. Right side Maxey. Pass to Oubre. And here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Green takes it to the rack.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Ivy. Back to Maxey. From the stripe. It's rebounded by Şengün.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Embiid. Back to Thompson. Now Şengün. Outside Eason. To the left side wing. From 12 feet. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Embiid. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
This is why they feed Embiid. His teammates trust his ability to get the job done.
To the middle. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Ivy. This one for 3. They get it back. Ooh, nasty putback from Embiid.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
On the wing, Green. He's got 12. Şengün, he's open. Again, Houston.
He's finally started to settle down here in the second quarter. Just needed to work up a sweat.
Outside Oubre. Maxey on the wing. Screen by Embiid. Shot is up. And it's Maxey missing. Houston leading by 13. Thompson scanning the floor. And Şengün throw it down.
He can do it all on the court. Şengün putting together one heck of a performance.
Out to Oubre. Tacks up a 3. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Screen by Eason. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Oubre.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Osman. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Thompson with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Outside Eason. On the wing, Green. Here's Şengün. And the baseline jumper, no good. 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Ivy. Drops in the layup for 2. Ivy's got 5 points now this quarter.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Over to the left wing. From deep. Şengün, that's good. Şengün's got 15.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
For 3, Maxey. Osman on the wing. Pass to Ivy. Embiid with it. Shoots over Şengün. Embiid can't hit. Houston leading by 13. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Oh, wow! Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he knocks down the first one. And what a breakout fourth year for Tyrese Maxey. Named to his first All-Star game in 2024, Richard.
When the Sixers traded away James Harden, it really opened up things for Maxey. Gave him the ball more responsibility, and you know what? He showed up.
.34 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Van Vliet. And they get it back. Pass to Shepherd. Over Maxey. And it's Shepherd missing. Outside Maxey. Offline from the top of the key. And so it... It's the Houston Rockets. In command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Shepherd. No made baskets yet. Outside Whitmore. From outside, off the mark. 76ers trail by 13. Now here's Maxey. There's the triple. He can't hit that time.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Here's Shepherd. Pass to Van Vliet. Uncovered. And the shot goes in. Van Vliet's got his third bucket of the night.
And clearly from mid-range, Van Vliet seems pretty comfortable. As long as he likes the angle, that's a shot he can make.
Screen by Embiid. Here's Durant. Got it from about 16 feet. Durant's got 20.
This is how smart Durant is. Able to break defenses apart in screen rolls like it's nothing.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Shepherd. On the wing Whitmore. And the call will be against Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Eason. Shot clock at 5. Whitmore goes in. And he dunks it down.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
Now Durant. 20 points for him. Beverly outside. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got 16 points now.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
On the wing Whitmore. Pass to Shepherd. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Durant. Now here's Maxey. Shoots over Shepherd. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
That one goes in. Van Vliet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Van Vliet likes to work up close and personal at the basket. Always ready to take it inside.
For 3, Maxey. He drops it from range.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. There's the three. Knocks it down from distance. 14 points for him.
A terrific response. Van Vliet not allowing the opposition to get the upper hand in that exchange.
Maxey. Back to Durant. From 15 feet away. And here's another one for the Sixers.
I'll tell you, when he rises up to shoot and with his height advantage, oh, he knows he's going to get a clean look.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
The 76ers making a switch here. And Houston has possession. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Pass to Adams. Here's Easton. The jump hook. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
And here is Maxey. 9 points in the game. Adams grabs the miss.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Van Vliet with it. It's Easton with the jam.
That is why the team is playing Van Vliet. He has the ability to spot open teammates.
For 3, Maxey. The kick to Durant. Outside Maxey. Goes back up. Clock at 6. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Şengün. Not enough on that one as it misses. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 13. Thibault, that's good. Now here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. The kick to Durant. Back to Maxey. It's rebounded by Houston.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And here's Green from the arc. Counted from distance. Green's got 15 points.
Continuing to improve that three-point shot. Green hits this one.
Outside Durant. Outside Oubre. Back to Durant. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Here's Thibault. No good from outside. 76ers trail by 16. Pass to Maxey. Ivy outside. Now Oubre. Durant, so effective inside.
Assist goes to Kelly Oubre Jr.
Houston leading by 14. Outside, Green. Off target from three-point range.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Ivy, right side. Screen by Durant. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
3.
Give him 8.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Şengün. It's stolen. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. There used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
And here are the 76ers. They're rolling here, 9 unanswered. Ivy outside. Pass to Durant. Rockets with a rebound. They led by as many as 18.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them. Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Gordon outside. On the wing, Durant. Shoots from 14. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Houston leading by 11. Now Green. He's got 15. Thibault on the wing. And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
4 on the clock. Green with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Back to Smith. With the clock winding down. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Look, sometimes you got to go up and grab those boards. Smith doing a good job of using that length and finishing off that glass.
Outside Durant. Lets it go from the wing. Smith with the rebound.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Thompson in the post. On the wing, Green. Fires in the triple. Green's got 6 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Philadelphia making a change here. .151 left to play in the third quarter here. Looking to win the run. Pass to Embiid. Gordon outside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
On the wing, Thompson fires it. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
A true leader on the floor. Van Fleet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
Both free throws good from Van Fleet.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. It's a 16-point game. Outside Durant. Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
And here is Green. He's got 18. Pass to Smith for 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Ivy, guarded by Van Fleet. Here's Embiid. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Embiid's got 22.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Out to the right wing. The 3, Smith. Rebound by Philadelphia. Maxey surveys. That one's wide left. Good if it goes. And as we end the third quarter. A double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Houston up by 15. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Beverly with it. On the wing, Durant. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Pass to Ivy. 6 to shoot. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
And it's Bona with a rebound. 76ers trail by 15. Outside Durant. Ivy, right side. Right side Durant. Over Thompson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Houston leading by 15. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Şengün. Puts one up from 19. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Ivy with the ball. Puts up a deep 3. And another miss by Philadelphia. Thompson outside. Now Şengün. And they'll get another chance. Outside, Green. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. Green's got 20.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. And Philadelphia has possession. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Outside Eason. 4-3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Steps back. To the paint. Şengün with a steal. Stolen by Ivey. On the wing, Durant. Back to Ivey. They set a pick. The three. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets lead by 20. Thybulle on the wing. To the right side. Now here's Şengün. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 19.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Ivey. They need this. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivey really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Pass to Green. Lets the three fly. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
To the inside. The jump hook. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And here's Van Vliet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Thompson attacking. Pass to Green. Back to Şengün. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Şengün's gotten 4 this quarter.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Here's Yabusele. Now Oubre. Here's Embiid. No good on the fadeaway. Houston leading by 22. Şengün, the screen. Over to the wing. Pulls it in from the elbow. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Pass to Embiid. And it's Embiid again missing. Houston with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Stolen by Ivey. In transition, here they come. Thompson pulls it in.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Now Green. Here's Şengün. Good work there as it goes. Şengün's got 25 points in the game.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Pass to Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal
With an MVP trophy under his belt, Joel Embiid has only become more dominant, RJ.
I think that 2023 MVP increased his confidence. It allowed him to feel like he really was the best player in the world. And I think it motivated him to keep pushing himself. And the results speak for themselves because the stats, they back that up.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Graham.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
substitution on the court.
Now Philadelphia with it. And here is Maxey. Outside Durant. Pass to Oubre. Back to Durant. Now Embiid. 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Outside Oubre. Pass to Embiid. The fader. And that one drops. Embiid's got 12 points in just the second half.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Now here's Şengün. Embiid covers. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish. You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Pass to Green. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
From the high post. Şengün, no good. And so Durant will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Maxey. The three ball. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And he drops the first. An MVP in this league, Richard. Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer? No, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
A nice shot by Ivy.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Holiday. Takes the three. No good. Here's Philadelphia. Tries to break his ice. Maxey, that's good.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Van Vliet with it. Pass to Holiday. Back to Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Joel Embiid with the board.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Outside Durant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Pass to Whitmore. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. 76ers trail by 20. Here's Ivy. Off target from the wing. Now here's Whitmore. Smith outside. Pass to Van Vliet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey.
You can't be overzealous trying to guard Van Vliet. That's how you get in trouble.
And Philadelphia calls time here. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league.
And I think that's a good thing. You don't want minimum players and max players. There is a big gap between those two styles of play. There are so many players that fit in between. There's all-stars. There's young players that deserve a larger portion of the money.
Here's Huff. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Shepard. Picked by Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Launches it. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Alperen Şengün.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Pass to Lowry. Here's Yabusele. Will it go? And it's Whitmore with the rebound. And here's Van Vliet. Out to the wing. Gordon pulls it in. Here's Yabusele. Back to Lowry. The three is up. No luck on that one. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might